Greetings, basketball lovers. Xavier University of Louisiana is on the air. Tonight from the Convocation Center, it's a Gulf Coast Athletic Conference matchup between the Gold Rush of Xavier and the Knights of Southern University at New Orleans. I'm Ed Cassier, Assistant Athletics Director for Communications, here to bring you the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of tonight's conference game. Our camera operator, bringing you the pretty pictures, is Ronald Lewis. Xavier is 15-13 overall, 6-6 in the conference. SUNO is 8-19 and 2-10 in conference. SUNO has dropped 3 straight, 5 of 6 and 11 of its last 13 games. Xavier has also struggled recently, losing 4 of its last 6, but won its most recent game at home Monday night, 94-68 against Rust. Set a school record for three-pointers made in a game with 16. Jumping center for SUNO in the gold uniform with blue and white trim. Number 0, Ray Anderson. He'll jump against William Lloyd of Xavier. We tip off at 7:32. Xavier ball. William Lloyd, who's been hot the last 8 games, gets the first basket, first possession, 2-0. Just got a final from Baton Rouge women's tennis. Xavier gets its second win of the year against an NCAA Division I opponent. Gold Nuggets defeat Grambling 4-0. So congratulations to Coach Alan Green and the Gold Nuggets. Offensive foul on SUNO here in that tennis match. Xavier won the doubles point, getting the victories on court 1, Maria Barodi and Farah Bakludi, and on court 2, Yi Chen Pao and Charlene Garreau. And then in singles victories for Charlene Garreau, Yi Chen Pao, and for newcomer Angelica DiVincenzo. Her first victory as a collegian. Pao clinched with a 6-4, 6-0 victory against Tanja Magunji. So Xavier improves to 3-3. Here's Galen Smith with a shot, air ball. SUNO recovers. 19 minutes remaining first half. If you're in the neighborhood, come on out. Nice give and go for SUNO. Basket by Kevin Dorsey. Assist to Dimitri Cook. Carter almost lost the ball, and there will be a SUNO foul here.
That foul goes against number 11 of the Knights. Daniels his first. Kick foul number 2. Gold Rush ball. Ball goes out of bounds and it goes over to the Knights. Substitution in for your Gold Rush. Chihuahua is now in the lineup.
Haji Jawara with the block. We go the other way. King drives the right baseline. Turnover. SUNO the other way. And a foul Will they give the basket to Dimitri Cook?
Foul goes against number 3 of the Gold Rush. That's Ray Mark's first.
Rayshawn Mark called for the foul.
Shooting one shot. Number 2, Timmy Cook.
So SUNO takes its first lead. And a chance for a three-point play here. Free throw no good, rebound, William Lloyd. Lloyd drives the lane, shot no good. Offensive rebound, Jawara. Should be Xavier ball, right, it got knocked out of bounds. By a SUNO player, Marcel Daniels. Daniels, the team's leading scorer. Younger brother of former Gold Rush basketball player R.J. Daniels. Mart cut off at the foul line. And then Anthony King throws it away, miscommunicated with Ed Carter. Still SUNO ball. Here's a three ball on the way that's off the back iron. And it'll be SUNO ball. Ray Anderson with a smart move to save it. Bounced it off of William Lloyd. And now Marcel Daniels will inbound. 4-2 SUNO, 16:59 first half. Inside, no good, rebound Jawara. So that was Jerron Tate with the miss. Ed Carter, Rayshawn Mart from the right corner, no good. Lloyd gets the offensive board. Mart, you'll recall, went 5 of 6 from long range Monday night against Rust. School record 16 three-pointers for the Gold Rush that night. And that was a career high for Mart in terms of three balls made. Mart misses again, this time near the foul line. Here's another three for SUNO that misses badly. Lloyd controls. That was Cook with the miss for SUNO. Mart on the move. Anthony King gets called for traveling. It'll be this fourth Xavier turnover in the first 4 minutes. Checking in, Jeff Dixon and Damani Flan. Blocked by Jawara. It took forever this season for Haji Jawara to get his first block shot, but he finally got one tonight, too. It's good to see him being more active on both ends of the floor. Layup short, SUNO, big break for Xavier. Anthony King, right corner, takes the three. Off the iron. Marcel Daniels rebounds. SUNO the other way, up 2, 15-15, first half. Double teamed. Cook with a drive. Foul on the floor. Foul on Anthony King is first. Team foul number 2. It's media timeout here at 15:05 with SUNO leading Xavier 4-2. Xavier 1 of 6 from the floor, 0 of 2 on three-pointers. Gold Rush has not been to the line yet. SUNO 2 of 9 from the floor, 0 of 2 on threes. Missed a free throw. Xavier +3 in rebounds with an 8-5 advantage. But SUNO is +4 in turnovers They've gained 5, only committed 1. Both teams with 2 team fouls. 1 assist for each team. Scoring by Kevin Dorsey with 2 points. Dimitri Cook with 2 for SUNO. William Lloyd has Xavier's only 2 points. Next to last game of the regular season for the Gold Rush. They'll be back on this court Monday night, 7:30 against Philander Smith, another conference game. And then the GCAC tournament for men and women in Jacksonville, Florida, starting a week from Friday, March 1 through 3. Edward Waters College, the host. Xavier men have not won that tournament since 1996. It's time for the Gold Rush to end that drought. It's Marcel Daniels to inbound. Gets it to Chris Mark. Ten to shoot. Here's Cook. To Tate. Tate drives the right side, running out of time. Somebody's going to have to shoot soon. It will be a shot clock violation because that attempt did not touch the rim. You got 30 seconds to touch the rim. So Dixon brings it up for Xavier, left side. 14:35 first half. Damani Flanagan thinks about a 3. Starts a dribble into the lane. Bunny hop. Gets fouled. We going to count it? Joshua Roan called for the foul. His first, team foul number 3. Flanagan, a 69% shooter. Second semester player, has gotten to the line a lot. 71 attempts from the free throw line in 14 games. That's what I would call prolific. He misses on the back iron, and Flanagan almost had that rebound, but Marcel Daniels cleared it. So we're tied at 4. 14:22 first half, Convocation Center. Are you in the neighborhood? Put down your cellular device. Come to the game. $10. See some exciting NAIA Gulf Coast Athletic Conference basketball. Give and go. Missed free throw. It'll be, really? Thought it was going to be Xavier's ball, but I guess Carl Washington, the official on the baseline, had a much better view than I did. So Daniels will inbounds at 14:05 in a tie game at 4. Chris Mark working against Donovan Armstrong. Armstrong with the steal. Dixon recovers it. Armstrong gets fouled on his way to the basket. He'll get 2 shots. And a chance for Xavier to take the lead. 4th team foul against SUNO. Armstrong, 36% from the line this year. Shot about 79% as a freshman 2 years ago. But he gets that one. Only 9 of 25 from the free throw line coming into today for Donovan Armstrong, the junior guard from Round Rock, Texas, and an excellent student, too. He misses the second one, back of the iron, and SUNO rebounds. Knights now trailing 5-4 to the Gold Rush. 13:42 first half. Cook to Mark. Here's a 3 ball from Tate that gets in. SUNO regains the lead at 7-5. First points of the game for Jerron Tate. Finally gets it on his 4th shot. Dixon in the right corner. Dribbles to Flanagan. Flanagan takes the 3. Left of the circle. Good. Flanagan with 5 points. Flanagan's 8th 3 of the season. He's shooting 50% from three-point range this season. Flanagan gets called for the foul. Anthony King, William Lloyd check in for Haji Jawara and Rayshawn Mart. Mart sits down for the first time today. SUNO ball trailing by 1. 8-7, 13:05 first half. Daniels to Cook. Gets a screen from Roan, but he gets cut off. 8 to shoot. Tate, shot right side, good.
Basket by SUNO.
Tate uses length and the backboard. Get the basket, it's 9-8 SUNO, so another lead change. Armstrong starts to drive, kicks it out to Dixon. Dixon to King, to Flanagan. 15 to shoot. And they're going to call SUNO for the foul? Yeah.
It's an offensive foul.
Nope. It's an offensive foul, sorry. It's against Damani Flanagan, his second, team foul number 4. So Xavier with SUNO with the ball at a 1-point lead, 12:30 first half. Kevin Rapp in, running the offense for SUNO, number 13, guarded by Anthony King. Galen Smith is going to check in soon for Xavier. And Joshua Roan throws the ball away, miscommunication there. He threw it to a teammate, cutting the wrong way. Galen Smith checks in for Damani Flanagan. Ed Carter checks in for Donovan Armstrong. So Xavier down 9-8 at 12:15 first half. King gives it to Lloyd, down low. Lloyd with the hook shot, air ball. Rebound, SUNO, Kevin Rapp. To Mark, to Tate. Tate drives. He's done a lot of driving on the right side, but a turnover here. Carter on the break. How many steps is he going to take? Well, it's okay. He gets 2 shots out of it. SUNO about to substitute 4 players. 15th foul against SUNO. And we're going to have a media timeout here. It's 9-8 SUNO, city rival, conference rival, HBCU rival, leading Xavier here at the 11:44 mark of the first half at the Convocation Center on Xavier's campus. Xavier, both teams shooting 33.3% from the floor. 3 of 9 for Xavier, 4 of 12 for SUNO. Both teams 33.3% from three-point range. Both teams 1 of 3. SUNO missed its only free throw attempt. Xavier 1 of 3 on free throws. So not good shooting by either team in the first 8 minutes. SUNO with a 9-8 advantage in rebounds. Turnovers, Xavier 6, SUNO 5. Team fouls, SUNO 5, Xavier 4. Both teams with 2 steals. SUNO with 3 assists. Xavier with 2. Xavier scoring, Damani Flanagan with 5 points. William Lloyd with 2. Donovan Armstrong 1. SUNO has 3 players who've scored. Jerron Tate with 5 points. Kevin Dorsey with 2. Dimitri Cook with 2. Marcel Daniels with 4 rebounds for SUNO. William Lloyd, Haji Jawara with 3 rebounds apiece for Xavier. That's Ed Carter at the line to shoot 2, and he ties the game with his first free throw. Carter, sophomore, Detroit, Michigan, transfer from the University of Detroit Mercy in NCAA Division I. He misses the second free throw, and Ray Anderson clears that rebound for SUNO. So we're tied at 9, 11:38, first half. Rapp, guarded by King. And a travel here. Terrence Collins also in the game. Wearing number 12 tonight, he's normally 23. 6 turnover for SUNO, so Xavier's got the ball with a tie at 9, a chance to take the lead. Dixon. Anthony King with the 3 ball, no good. Galen Smith tries to keep it alive, but ball go to SUNO after it's knocked out of bounds. 11:06 first half. Xavier and SUNO Met January 28th at the Castle on SUNO's campus. Wasn't decided until late. Xavier won that game 66-63.
Foul goes against the Gold Rush. It's on Galen Smith.
But the Gold Rush since that game have dropped 4 out of 6 to fall to 15-13 overall. Galen Smith with the foul, and at the line, Chris Mark for SUNO. Mark, a 62% free throw shooter, gets the first one. Came into tonight 13 of 21. He's a second semester player. He's played in 10 games, 4 starts. Carter gets the rebound off the miss. Xavier down 1. Lloyd gets called for a travel at 10:35. 7th Xavier turnover. Last game, Monday night, at home against Rust, Xavier committed 16 turnovers. So they're well ahead of that pace right now in the first 8.5 minutes. Long pass off the inbounds, good. Layup by Ray Anderson makes it 12-9 SUNO. 10:25 first half. Lloyd to King to Carter. Carter dribbles, passes it away. Controlled by Collins. Foul on the floor. Khalil McCoy is about to check in for Xavier. So will Rayshawn Mart. Anthony King just called for his second foul and the 6th team foul on Xavier. Reset the Xavier lineup. Jeff Dixon, Anthony King, Khalil McCoy, William Lloyd, Rayshawn Mart. Monday night, McCoy on his birthday made a couple of threes to help in that record-setting performance. This is Daryl Jacob, number 12. We called him Collins earlier. Stolen. Anthony King, drive all the way to the basket. Shot will get rejected by Ray Anderson. It'll still be Xavier ball underneath its basket. 9:48 first half. Xavier trailing 12-9. Not playing particularly well early, but Xavier's been up and down all season. Capable of greatness, capable of mediocrity. Hopefully we'll see some greatness here tonight. Dixon misses the layup, rebound by Jacob. SUNO comes the other way, moving right to left. Stripped by Anthony King. This is going to be a King basket. Missed the dunk, but Rayshawn Mart got the follow shot to cut it to 12-11. But a blown assist for William Lloyd, not his fault. King could not dunk it, but that may have been his only option. Because I guess he feared that he was not going to make the layup. So Xavier trailing 12-11 here at 9:24 first half. Xavier shooting 25% from the floor, 38.5% for SUNO. More basketball in just a moment. We will reset the SUNO lineup here. Daryl Jacob, number 12. Number 13, Kevin Rapp. 23, Terrence Collins. 3, Chris Mark. 0, Ray Anderson. Steal by William Lloyd. Turnover number 9 for SUNO. King to McCoy to Mart. Khalil McCoy for three. No good. Rebound. Anderson. SUNO. SUNO leads 12-11. 8:52 first half. Convocation Center. Wish you were here. Off the front iron, no good. Missed by Kevin Rapp. Here's Khalil McCoy, drive to the basket. No call. Call it a turnover instead. SUNO resets its lineup. Dimitri Cook back in, number 2. Jerron Tate, number 5. Marcel Daniels, 11. Ray Anderson, 0. Kevin Dorsey, 4. They'll operate against Mart, McCoy, Haji Jawara just checked in, William Lloyd, Anthony King. Cook with the drive, gets fouled by Haji Jawara and scores the basket. So a chance for SUNO to take a 4-point lead here. 8:22 first half. Haji Jawara called for his first foul. SUNO now in the bonus for the remainder of the half. Cook will get one shot here. Cook, a 76.6% free throw shooter, and he's been to the line tons of times. 175 shots, 134 made before tonight. Gets the free throw. It's 15-11 SUNO. 8:18 first half. Convocation Center. Come see us. Come see us Monday for the regular season finale. Rayshawn Mart into the lane. Layup, gets fouled. He'll get 2 shots. Foul against Jerron Tate. His first. Team foul 6. Rayshawn Mart, sophomore from Houma, Louisiana. He's been to the line 141 times this season, which leads the Gold Rush. He's made 87, 61.7%. Made a couple of big free throws late in December against Campbellsville to give the Tigers their first loss of the season. First free throw, good. Second free throw goes in. In and out, but Mart gets it. First 2 points of the night for Rayshawn Mart. It's 15-13 SUNO. Cook on a drive to the basket. Still be SUNO's ball. And we've got a media timeout coming. Yep, media timeout coming. So at 7:50 in the first half, SUNO leads Xavier 15-13. Xavier leads this series 76-30. In the Convocation Center, Xavier has won 5 of 6. Xavier's won 5 straight and 25 of the past 30 meetings against the Knights. The last SUNO victory was 77-72 right here on this floor back on February 15th, 2016. The first meeting this season was on January 28th at the Castle. Xavier won it 66-63. 16 points apiece for William Lloyd and Damani Flanagan. 12 points apiece for Ray Anderson and Marcel Daniels. Daniels comes into this game averaging 17.6 points per game. That's the best average of anybody on either roster. And he's in the top 5 in the conference in scoring average. Dimitri Cook averages 16.1 points a game. Jerron Tate averages 8.8. Daniels has made 62 threes this season, and he has 48 steals. Best win for SUNO this year was 82-76 at home against Loyola, a city rival. Loyola's won 16 games this year. And there's another basket for SUNO. Jerron Tate with the hook in the lane makes it 17-13 Knights. 7:40 first half. Jawara to to Lloyd. Lloyd tries to get around. And it will have a shot at a three-point play. Gets fouled by Dimitri Cook. Got Cook on his heels and got by him.
The foul goes against number 2, Dimmy Cook, his second.
Second foul against Cook, 7th team foul. So Xavier being the bonus for the last 7:28. Free throw misses. Tate rebounds for SUNO. Daniels runs the offense, guarded by Donovan Armstrong. Cook, guarded by Rayshawn Mark, gets a screen from Anderson. 8 to shoot, tries to draw the foul, air ball. William Lloyd with his 4th rebound. So Xavier with a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. McCoy pass it up. Armstrong tries to get the foul, does not, misses the layup. Jawara goes up, misses everything on that shot. Kevin Dorsey on a drive to the basket. Foul on the floor, I believe. Foul is on Donovan Armstrong. His first, team foul 8. It'll be 1 and 1 for Kevin Dorsey. Dorsey, a 67% shooter, 31 of 46 before today. Misses. Jawara rebounds. Jawara's 4th rebound. He's got 13 in the last 2 games. Armstrong pulls up at the line. No good. Rebound Anderson. SUNO. Cook. To Dorsey. Gets into the lane. Scores the layup. Kevin Dorsey with 4 points. He's 2 for 2 from the floor. SUNO back to a 4-point lead at 19-15. We're hitting the 6-minute mark of this first half. Rayshawn Mark, double teamed, gets fouled by Kevin Dorsey. Second foul on Dorsey. Team foul 8. 1 and 1 coming up for Rayshawn Mark. Damani Flanagan, Jeff Dixon, Anthony King back in for Xavier, replacing Armstrong, Khalil McCoy, and Haji Jawara. Mart, sophomore, 2 of 2 from the line today, 4 points overall. Also has a rebound and a foul.
1 and 1.
First free throw, good.
Raymar with one more shot.
Mart, in his Xavier career, has won 4 games with late points. 3 times this year he's done it. Mart goes 2 of 2 from the line here. He's got 6 points, and it's 19-17 SUNO. 5:55 first half. Cook to Tate. Takes a 3, front iron, no good. Anderson, offensive board. He'll put it back up, no good. 50-50 ball. Going to Xavier. Thank you. SUNO with an 18-16 rebound advantage. Mart, 40 feet from the basket. Flanagan, foul line. Dixon, King, drives. Gets called for a walk. 5:24. Ugh. 9th turnover for Xavier. SUNO also has 9 turnovers. Xavier backs off on the pressure. Daniels with the ball for SUNO. 5:15 first half. Daniels off his foot. 10 seconds to shoot. Daniels takes the 3. Front iron, no good. Flanagan rebounds. Daniels, the leading scorer almost 18 a game, has yet to score today. Anthony King's pass is kicked, so Xavier will keep possession. Mike Williams, number 20, about to check in. Junior from Houston, Texas, replacing Anthony King. And somebody called a timeout, I believe. This is not the media. And now lead official Talmadge Scott is calling players back onto the floor. SUNO called timeout at 4:52. SUNO leads Xavier, 19-17. Back in a moment. Jerron Tate with 7 points for SUNO, leading scorer for that team. Rayshawn Mart with 6 to lead Xavier. Xavier with a chance to tie here. Dixon misses. Cook rebounds SUNO other way. Cook wants the basket, gets it, and a three-point play opportunity coming for Dimitri Cook. Foul is on Rayshawn Mart. That's his second. Wonder if he'll be coming out. Or can he play through his troubles? Cook, 1 of 2 from the line today. He's got 7 points. He's got 3 assists. Free throw good. He now leads all scorers with 8 points, and SUNO's got a 5-point lead, 22-17. And some backcourt pressure, and Jeff Dixon can't handle it. You don't expect that from a seasoned senior. Oh, brother. But the turnover. Number 10 for Xavier this half. Gives the ball back to SUNO at 4:34, and SUNO already with a 5-point lead. Somebody crank up the coffee pot. Wake up this team. Ed Carter's in for Dixon. Tate dribbling, 10 to shoot, to Dorsey, and a foul on Xavier. Double bonus time for SUNO. William Lloyd with his first foul. Kevin Dorsey, 0 for 1 from the line today. He's got 4 points. Gets 2 shots here. Good on the first one. 23-17 SUNO. Knight's biggest lead of the game. Second free throw on its way. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Damani Flanagan. 23-17, SUNO, Xavier down 6. Mart, Mike Williams at the foul line, cut off. Carter takes a long 3, no. Tate rebounds, his second. Cook with a layup. Nope, gets fouled on his way to the basket. Good job by Dimitri Cook to draw the foul. He was underneath the basket.
The foul is assessed against the gold rush. Number 14,
Damani Flanagan gets called for the foul. His third. He'll have to leave. Galen Smith will come in for him just a moment after Dimitri Cook's first free throw. In and out, no good.
Substitution is in for the gold rush.
Galen Smith does indeed replace Flanagan. Flanagan, the first player in this game to reach 3 fouls. Let's hope Rayshawn Mart can stay out of foul trouble. Second free throw good, 24-17. SUNO. Williams tied up, gets it out. Mart, Lloyd, left side, back to Mart. Lloyd gets into the paint, gets stripped by Jaron Tate. Turnover number 11 for Xavier. Brother. SUNO up 7 in the gold uniforms, looking for more. Tate, drive, no problem there. It's a 9-point SUNO lead. And folks, leading scorer for the season, Marcel Daniels, has not scored a point for the Knights tonight. Basketball, like every other sport, is a crazy game. Rayshawn Mart. Mart takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Ed Carter, nice job getting it to Mike Williams for the layup. 26-19 SUNO, 2:37 first half. Pretty play. Rebound, touch pass to Mike Williams for the basket. Easy basket. Daniels drives, still hasn't scored. Rayshawn Mart rebounds. Almost fouled. Mart all the way against Tate. Draws the foul against Jaron Tate. Tate's second foul. Yeah, let's get him out of here. He's got 9 points to lead everybody so far. And another media timeout at 2:17. SUNO 26-19 over Xavier. Xavier about to shoot free throws. 25% from the floor for Xavier. 6 of 24. Monday night against Rust at home, Xavier shot better than 60%. What is going on with this team? SUNO, 40% from the floor, 10 of 25. Three-pointers, not very good for either side. SUNO 1 of 5 for 20%. Xavier 1 of 7 for 14.3%. Rebounds, free throws, SUNO 5 of 10 for 50%. Xavier 6 of 10 for 60%. Rebounds close, 21-20. SUNO with the advantage. Turnovers, Xavier with 11. SUNO with 9. Team fouls, Xavier with 11. SUNO with 9. Rayshawn Mart with 6 points to lead Xavier. Damani Flanagan with 5. William Lloyd with 4. Mike Williams with 2. 1 point for Ed Carter, 1 for Donovan Armstrong. Jaron Tate, Dimitri Cook with 9 points apiece for SUNO. And now Rayshawn Mart will try to cut into the lead with a double bonus free throw. Swish. He's 5 for 5 at the line tonight. Nice start for him at the line tonight. 6 of 6. He's got 8 points. It's a 26-21 SUNO advantage at 2:17. Daniels working against Rayshawn Mart. To Tate. They cut him off. Nope, now he starts to drive, puts up the shot, no good. Jawara rebounds. Rebound number 6 for Jawara. Anthony King loses it. But a foul? Is it? And it's against Anthony King. His third. He's the second player in the game to reach 3 fouls. The other was Damani Flanagan. Marcel Daniels at the line for the first time tonight. 0 for 3 from the floor, no points. Averages a team leading 17.6. He's a good free throw shooter too. 77.3%, 109 makes, 141 attempts before today. Only night to start in all 27 games, make it 28 games now. Second free throw good, his first 2 points of the night. 28-21 SUNO, 153 first half. King to Jawara. Jawara throws it away. Turnover number 13 for Xavier. My, oh my, oh my. Gold Rush not playing well. Let's just keep it real here through these first 19 minutes. SUNO playing a little better. He's got a 7-point lead on the ball. Hopefully there'll be a come to Jesus meeting at halftime. And Xavier can right its ship. There's a turnover. Armstrong to King. Almost walked. Back to Armstrong, 22 to shoot. Minute 9 on the game clock. Mart almost stripped. And it's still Xavier ball. 12 to shoot. No reset on the shot clock, which is the right call. Armstrong. William Lloyd with the three. Yes! William Lloyd with his first three of the season. Just his second attempt of the year. 28-24, SUNO, 39 seconds remaining in this half. Three ball on the way. Tipped up, no good. Mart wins the 50-50 ball. Shot clock is off. Ten seconds. Mart still 40 feet from the basket, starts the dribble. At the foul line, he'll take it from the foul line, no good. SUNO rebounds Daniels. And the half ends at 8:18 p.m. SUNO leading 28-24. Back with more basketball in 15 minutes. Back at the Convocation Center, Xavier University of Louisiana in New Orleans. Gulf Coast Athletic Conference matchup between city rivals SUNO and Xavier. The SUNO men with a 28-24 halftime lead. Here are the halftime stats. Xavier, 26.9% from the floor, 7 of 26. 2 of 8 from three-point range, 25%. 8 of 12 free throws, 66.7%. SUNO, not much better, but better nonetheless. 10 of 28 from the floor, 35.7%. 1 of 6 on three-pointers, 16.7%. 7 of 12 free throws, 58.3%. Rebounds, SUNO with a 23-22 advantage. Both teams have 6 offensive rebounds. Total fouls, 12 on Xavier, 9 on SUNO. Damani Flanagan with 3 fouls. Anthony King with 3 fouls, both for Xavier. Rayshawn Martin with 2 fouls. SUNO's fouls leaders are Joshua Roan with 2, Kevin Dorsey with 2, Dimitri Cook with 2, Jerron Tate with 2. Turnovers, Xavier 13, 10 for SUNO. Both teams with 3 block shots. Haji Jawara blocked 3 in the first half for Xavier. Steals, 6 for Xavier, 5 for SUNO. Anthony King with 3 steals, William Lloyd with 2. Scoring breakdown for Xavier, Rayshawn Martin with 8 points, 1 of 5 from the floor, but 6 of 6 on free throws to lead the way for the Gold Rush. William Lloyd made his first three-pointer as a member of the Xavier program and has 7 points. Damani Flanagan scored 5. Mike Williams with 2 points. Donovan Armstrong with 1. Ed Carter with 1. Also playing but not scoring, Galen Smith, who started the game. Anthony King, he scored 15 Monday night, but scoreless so far tonight. Khalil McCoy did not score. He played. Jeff Dixon did not score. And Haji Jawara did not score. SUNO scoring leaders, Jerron Tate and Dimitri Cook with 9 points apiece. Kevin Dorsey with 5. Marcel Daniels with 2. That's the team's leading scorer for the season, but he went 0 of 3 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line for only 2 points. We'll see if he heats up in the second half. Ray Anderson with 2 points for SUNO. 1 point for Chris Mark. Playing but not scoring were Daryl Jacob, Kevin Rapp, Terrence Collins, Joshua Roan. Rebounding leaders, Ray Anderson with 5 for SUNO, Marcel Daniels with 5. Dimitri Cook and Jerron Tate with 2 rebounds apiece. Xavier, Haji Jawara, 6 rebounds. William Lloyd with 4. Rayshawn Martin with 3. Damani Flanagan with 3. Ed Carter with 2 rebounds. And Jeff Dixon with 2 rebounds. Assist leader, Dimitri Cook with 4. Chris Mark with 2. 4 Xavier players have 1 assist apiece. And your halftime score, SUNO 28, Xavier 24 here at the Convocation Center. Halftime countdown clock now at 1:13. So we'll be underway momentarily. Xavier will close the regular season at home, 7:30 Monday night against GCAC opponent Philander Smith. It'll be senior day for the Gold Rush. Jeff Dixon will be honored. Timothy Jordan will also be honored. And then Xavier will travel to Jacksonville, Florida, both the men and women, for the GCAC tournament starting Friday, March 1st in Jacksonville, Florida. Quarterfinals that day, the opening round. Semifinals on Saturday, March 2nd. And then the championship games for men and women on Sunday, March 3rd. Women's final will tip off at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, March 3rd, followed by the men's final at 4:15. Although traditionally, the game starts a little later because of the championship ceremonies for the women's winner. Xavier will start Rayshawn Mart, Haji Jawara, Donovan Armstrong, Anthony Cook, and William Lloyd to begin the second half.
SUNO will have the ball to begin the second half.
Did I say Cook? William Lloyd. Dimitri Cook is in the lineup with Kevin Dorsey, Jerron Tate, Marcel Daniels, Ray Anderson for SUNO. It's SUNO ball. With Daniels running the offense, guarded by Rayshawn Mart. To Dorsey. To Tate. To Daniels. Over to Cook, driving on the left side, blocked by Haji Jawara, but he's going to get called for a foul.
Foul is on the Gold Rush, number 30, XULA, his second personal. Cook shooting 2 shots.
Dimitri Cook shooting 2 free throws, misses the first one. He's 3 of 6 from the line today. Second free throw on the way. Good. 5-point lead for SUNO, 29-24, 19:41 remaining in regulation. Armstrong against some pressure to King, to Armstrong. He'll cross the timeline to Lloyd, who'll dribble into the right corner. To King. Anthony King at the top of the key, at the foul line now. 7 to shoot. Donovan Armstrong with a drive in the lane, a layup, try. 2 shots missed, both layups. Rayshawn Mart with the second miss, and SUNO controls. Up 5, Marcel Daniels, Anderson. Here's Jerron Tate with the left-hander, good.
Basket by SUNO, number
Jerron Tate, a nice cutter to the basket. He's been doing that all night. And SUNO's up 7, 31-24. Jawara to Anthony King. King at the foul line, blocked by Tate. But Rayshawn Mart with the offensive board and the layup. 31-26. Big get for Rayshawn Mart in the Gold Rush. Otherwise, SUNO was looking at a chance to go up 9. Dorsey to Anderson. To Tate. Tate with the 18-footer, no good. Rebound. Anthony King. King still with the ball. Armstrong, guarded by Cook. Gets a screen from Jawara. Back at the top of the key, looking for someone. Here's King. Still dribbling. At the foul line to Mart with a drive. Baseline jumper. No good. It's long. Jawara, offensive rebound, his 7th board of the game. King with the 3-pointer, top of the key. Good! First points of the game for Anthony King. Cuts it to 31-29. So Xavier with a little bit of momentum. Here's Marcel Daniels. Starts to drive. Tries to draw the foul. Passes to Dorsey. Dorsey loses it. Cook with the pass. Denied. Daniels with the jumper. No good. William Lloyd rebound. Xavier all of a sudden has a chance to tie or take the lead with a 3. Cutter. Rayshawn Mart gets fouled. And a basket. Rayshawn Mart with a 3-point play opportunity. Marcel Daniels called for his second foul. First foul for SUNO this half. Rayshawn Mart perfect from the line tonight. Can give Xavier the lead right here. Swish. He's 7 of 7 from the line. 11 points for Rayshawn Mart. Correction, 13 points. It's 32-31 Gold Rush. Xavier back in front. 16:50 in regulation. Here's Dorsey. Bounce pass to Anderson. Anderson gives it out to Tate, who takes the three. It's short. Rebound Cook. It'll be Xavier ball because Cook wisely bounced it off of Donovan Armstrong's derriere. SUNO ball underneath its basket, 16:37 in regulation. Xavier up by a point. Xavier trailed 28-24 at halftime. But Xavier started quickly this half. And now some discussion among the officials. Charles Green, Carl Washington, Talmadge Scott. I think they're just trying to decide about the shot clock. Okay, it's going to stay at 9 on the shot clock. Nope, 28 on the shot clock. And 16:37. Here's Dorsey and a foul. Offensive foul, illegal screen. Kevin Dorsey? No, it's against Jerron Tate. Good player to get out of the game. It's his third foul. But Coach Brian Gibson making no moves right now. SUNO has played pretty well. It's a one-point game, Xavier lead. Here's King on the left side, guarded by Anderson. King at the foul line. Jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. Marcel, no, not Marcel. Rayshawn Mart, who gets tied up. It'll be Xavier ball, possession arrow. Jeff Dixon will check in, probably for King. No, he'll check in for Donovan Armstrong. So it'll be William Lloyd, Jeff Dixon, Anthony King, Haji Jawara, and Rayshawn Mart for the Gold Rush, 16-13, regulation. Mart, right side, guarded by Daniels. Mart still dribbling, gives it up to Dixon. Dixon to King. 10 to shoot. King still with the ball, bounce pass to Lloyd. Mart, three-pointer, right side, no. SUNO ball. An immediate timeout at 15:48. Xavier leading SUNO 32-31. More basketball in about a minute. SUNO ball down one, 15:46, regulation. Tate to Anderson. Anderson guarded by William Lloyd to Tate. Tate in the lane. Pass, throws it away. Turnover number 12 for SUNO. Xavier with a 1-point lead in the ball, 15-24. They'll experience a little backcourt pressure here. Mart breaking the press here to Jeff Dixon. Dixon gets through two. Haji Jawara with the pass, but has to kick it out to Anthony King for the three. That's no good. And Rayshawn Mart, another big rebound. He's going to get 2 free throws. His 7th rebound of the game.
Against number 2, his third.
Dimitri Cook gets his 3rd foul. Be great to see him go to the bench soon. because he's got 10 points. He's been a thorn in the Gold Rush side today. Rayshawn Mart, perfect from the line tonight, 7 of 7. Leads all scorers with 13 points. After they clean up the perspiration on the floor, we will shoot free throws. Specifically, Rayshawn Mart. Try to extend Xavier's 1-point lead. Gold Rush, 9 of 13 from the line today. Good, 8 of 8. 14 points for Rayshawn Mart, who also has 7 rebounds. And has played quite a few minutes since picking up his second foul. He's played wisely and well. Back iron no good. Anderson rebounds for SUNO. So Xavier, 2-point lead. Coming up on the 15-minute mark in regulation. Daniels drives. Is it a backcourt? Nope. Jerron Tate saves it. Tate with a drive to the basket. And he gets fouled by Rayshawn Mart. And Jerron Tate will have a 3-point play opportunity. His first attempt at the line today. Tate, a 76% shooter, 51 of 67. Tate now with 13 points. We're tied at 33, and Tate can give the Knights the lead here at 14:51 in regulation. Damani Flanagan, Ed Carter will check in for the Gold Rush, replacing Anthony King and Haji Jawara. So the new Xavier lineup, Ed Carter, Damani Flanagan, Jeff Dixon, Rayshawn Mart, William Lloyd. Mart just picked up his 3rd foul. He and Flanagan both have 3 fouls. So does Anthony King, but King's on the bench. Tate with 1 free throw. Good. So SUNO regains the lead at 34-33. And I would imagine we will go down to the wire just as we did in the women's game, which Xavier won 55-54. Dixon driving left side to William Lloyd, layup good. Lloyd with 9 points. Dixon with his 2nd assist. It's 35-34 Xavier, another lead change. In that opening game for the women, Xavier's Gold Nuggets clinched a tie for the GCAC regular season championship. Marcel Daniels from 3, good. Daniels' first field goal, he's got 5 points. SUNO regains the lead at 37-35. Congratulations to Coach Bo Browder and the Gold Nuggets for getting a share of the GCAC regular season title. Ed Carter gets fouled on his way to the basket. He'll have 2 shots. The Gold Nuggets can win the GCAC regular season outright by beating Philander Smith Monday in a 5:30 game here at the Convocation Center. Carter with 1 point today. He's 1 of 2 from the line.
Ed Carter will be shooting 2 shots.
Gets 2 shots here. Carter, a 69% shooter for the season, 29 of 42 coming in. He gets that. His 2nd point, and Xavier cuts the lead to 1. So here's a chance for the tie right here. Second free throw, swish. High arc. We're tied at 37, 14 minutes remaining. Dorsey, guarded by Flanagan. Dorsey drives left side, gives it to Tate, to Anderson, almost stripped. Anderson tries a 3, good. Ray Anderson with his first 3 of the night. He's got 5 points. Dixon to Mart, Carter. Carter takes a long 3, top of the key, no good. Jerron Tate gets the rebound. Foul by William Lloyd. Lloyd's 2nd foul, 3rd team foul.
The foul goes against the Gold Rush, number 24, Will Lloyd, his 2nd
Donovan Armstrong returns for Xavier, replacing Ed Carter. SUNO with the ball and a 40-37 lead, 13-16 remaining. Daniels gets it to Tate. Guarded by Rayshawn Mart. And SUNO calls timeout. More basketball in 60 seconds. Check out the Gold Rush and the Gold Nuggets on Senior Day, Monday, February 25th at the Convocation Center. Opponent will be Philander Smith. Women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. Senior Day ceremonies for Michaela Bates and Jalen Nichols of the Gold Rush. And Jeff Dixon and Timothy Jordan of the Gold Rush. That'll be Monday. Here's a shot clock violation. Xavier gets the ball down 3, 12:46 remaining. Turnover number 13 for SUNO. That's the same number of turnovers that Xavier has committed. Team fouls this half, 3 for Xavier, 4 for SUNO. Here's Armstrong to Dixon. Dixon at the foul line, back to Armstrong. Armstrong drives the left side, puts up a shot. Good! Donovan Armstrong gets his first field goal. He's got 3 points. It's 40-39 SUNO. Marcel Daniels drives, cut off, knocked out of bounds. Still SUNO ball with 24 on the shot clock. 12-16 game clock. Daniels will inbound. Cook dribbling against Flanagan to Ray Anderson. Anderson left corner, guarded by Dixon. Pass knocked away by Dixon, but Rayshawn Mart can't save it on the baseline. He dribbled it out of bounds, dropped it out of bounds. So SUNO, are they going to reset the shot clock at 30? Yep. Talmadge Scott is going to tell the shot clock operator what to put it at. It's going to be 12. Yep, 12 seconds on the shot clock. SUNO on the baseline to inbound. Marcel Daniels, guarded by Rayshawn Mart. Dorsey, right corner, 10 to shoot. Dorsey dribbles, still a long way from the basket. Daniels, 5 to shoot, takes the desperation 3. Rebound, William Lloyd. Xavier with a chance to regain the lead here. Dixon at the foul line. Pass to Flanagan. Falls down. Turnover Xavier. Stolen by Xavier. Dixon. Mart to Dixon. He'll pull it out now with 25 on the shot clock. And a 1-point deficit. Armstrong. Flanagan. SUNO's about to bring somebody into the lineup. Lloyd. 8 to shoot. Hurry, fellas. Mart with the 3 ball. Offensive rebound, Xavier. William Lloyd puts it in. 11 points for Lloyd. He's in double figures for the 9th consecutive game. That's the best streak on the team this season. And Xavier regains the lead at 41-40. 10:47 remaining. Kevin Dorsey off his foot. Dorsey recovers, almost picked up by Rayshawn Martin. That would have been fabulous. Daniels gets fouled by Donovan Armstrong. Daniels with the strong lean to draw that foul. Second foul against Armstrong, team foul. And I think the team fouls are wrong on the board. We'll take the timeout here and be back in a moment. Xavier leading SUNO 41-40, 10:35 remaining. SUNO led 28-24 at halftime. It'll be SUNO ball. Marcel Daniels to inbound. Dimitri Cook, guarded by Jeff Dixon. 15 to shoot. Cook to Daniels. Daniels into the lane. Back to Cook. Cook to Tate, who drives left side. Good. They should run that play until Xavier stops it a few times. That's money ball for SUNO with Jaron Tate driving to the basket. What a slasher he's been tonight. Anthony King, Lloyd in the corner. Daryl Jacob checked in for SUNO at the timeout. SUNO foul.
The foul goes against number 12. That's Jacob, his first.
Daryl Jacob called for his first foul. 16 fouls.
Flanagan with 2 shots.
Damani Flanagan misses the first free throw. Second free throw good. It's 43-42 Xavier.
Fouls against SUNO. Number 5, Tate's 4.
Jaron Tate just picked up his 4th foul. Team foul number 6. So Terrence Collins will check in for Tate. Good break for the Gold Rush, bad break for SUNO. Xavier with the ball on a 1-point lead. Dixon, Armstrong, King. Armstrong pulls it back out. Ball gets knocked away. Xavier will have 6 to shoot and 9:15 on the game clock. They'll be inbounding about 65 feet from their basket. Ed Carter is in, and so is Khalil McCoy. So it's McCoy, Flanagan, Carter, Jeff Dixon, William Lloyd. Need a three quickly. Khalil McCoy, back of the iron, no good. And SUNO gets fouled on the rebound.
The foul is on the Gold Rush.
Daryl Jacob with the rebound.
24,
William Lloyd gets called for his third foul. Team foul number 5. SUNO with 6 fouls. So somebody may be going to the bonus soon. Could be both teams. Could become a free throw shooting contest. Daniels breaks the timeline to Cook. Anderson, Collins, Cook, 3 to shoot. I smell a violation coming. It's a shot clock violation. Another turnover for SUNO, so Xavier gets the ball back with a 1-point lead and 8:34 remaining. Too close for comfort. That opener was crazy. A lot of sweating bullets there. SUNO women opened the fourth quarter with a 15-0 run, but Xavier somehow won 55-54. Dixon to Lloyd, inside, hook shot, good. William Lloyd, 13 points, also 7 rebounds. 6 of 8 from the floor tonight. He was 8 of 10 Monday against Rust. Stolen by Khalil McCoy. Dixon on the layup, good. Or are they denying it? Nope, offensive foul. Alfred Williams, head coach of the Gold Rush, went onto the floor to contest that. Couldn't believe it got nullified. He'll be looking at video after this game, see if that really was the case. So Xavier up 3.
Media timeout.
We've got a media timeout. It's 7:47. Back in a moment. Marcel Daniels will inbound for SUNO, 7:47 in regulation. Gets it to Cook. Some backcourt pressure from the Gold Rush. Daniels gets it back, crosses the line. Daniels into the lane, kicks it out. Cook now controls. Chris Mark, number 3, is in for SUNO. 10 to shoot. Chris Mark drives into the lane, layup, no good. Rebound, no good. Rebound, William Lloyd. Daryl Jacob had the second miss for SUNO. So some good fortune for the Gold Rush there as we approach the 7-minute mark. Dixon thought about a 3. To Lloyd, top of the keys, double teamed, and he's fouled. That'll be 1-1 for William Lloyd.
SUNO, number 11, assessed with the foul.
Lloyd 0 of 1 from the line tonight, but he's been hot at the line lately. Previous 8 games, 31 of 37 from the line, 83.8%. Season percentage, 75.7. And he extends the lead to 4, 46-42. It was 28-24 SUNO at halftime. But Xavier on a 23-14 run in this half makes it 47-42. 6:58 remaining. Anthony King is out. Xavier lineup, Khalil McCoy, Rayshawn Mart, Damani Flanagan, Jeff Dixon, William Lloyd. Daniels gets it across to Chris Mark, guarded by Khalil McCoy. 10 to shoot. Daniels gets called for the travel. Thank you very much. 17 turnovers for SUNO. Xavier not much better at 15 turnovers, but Xavier's got the ball in a 5-point lead. 6:35, second half. Khalil McCoy right side. Dixon right corner. Dribbles. Give and go. William Lloyd slam. 17 points for William Lloyd. Fourth assist for Jeff Dixon. It's 49-42. Nice hands by Rayshawn Mart to be disruptive. Flanagan was also disruptive near the timeline. 6:04 remaining. I'm feeling a little bit better, but like I said in the women's game, same thing for the SUNO men. Don't sleep on SUNO. Bounce pass to Collins. And an offensive foul will be called against Terrence Collins.
Offensive foul against number 12 of the Knights. Jacob, his second.
No, it's against Daryl Jacob.
Team foul number 8.
His third, team foul number 8. Jacob and Collins out of the lineup. The usual SUNO players are in. Chris Mark, Marcel Daniels, Dimitri Cook, Jerron Tate. Let's see, is this Joshua Roan is in. So Mark and Roan are not starters, but they're in the lineup with 3 of the SUNO starters. Xavier plays with Flanagan, McCoy, Dixon, Lloyd, and Mart. Xavier up 7 with the ball in the white uniforms here at home. Alley-oop coming. Didn't work. But that works. Rayshawn Mart. Pass from William Lloyd. Mart with 16 points. 4 of 12 from the floor. Stolen by William Lloyd. Turnover number 19 for SUNO. Xavier up 9 with the ball. We're near the 5-minute mark in regulation. McCoy takes the 3. Bang! Khalil McCoy, his first 3 today. It's 54-42. 5:01 remaining. Xavier has outscored SUNO 28-14 in the second half. Wow, back in a moment. Xavier shooting 55% from the floor in the second half after a horrible first half. Dimitri Cook with the layup cuts it to 10, 54-44. But time is not in SUNO's favor. 4:40 remaining. Dixon stripped by Dorsey, and now a foul on. Or they're going to call it no turnover. It'll be Xavier ball. More good fortune for Xavier in this second half. Xavier has already scored more points than it did the entire first half. 24 in the first half, 30 in this half. 30-16 is the second half score. Flanagan drives the left baseline, gets fouled. He'll get free throws, a 1-and-1. Foul on Ray Anderson is first. Team foul number 9. Next foul will result in the double bonus. Flanagan with 7 points today. He's 2 of 3 from the line. Came into the game averaging 8.9 points. Joined the team in the second semester. From Panama City Beach, Florida. 6'4" junior. Listed as a guard and a forward. Wears number 14. He gets the first free throw. Second free throw good. He's got 9 points. He's 4 or 5 from the line. And Xavier leads 56-54. Xavier now 18 of 23 on free throws. Daniels. To Cook. Tate. Foul by Rayshawn Mart. Mart thought he got a block. It'll be 2-shot foul for Tate and the Knights. Rayshawn Mart with his 4th foul. He's got 16.7 rebounds tonight. Anthony King about to check in, probably for Mart. Jaron Tate with 16 points to lead SUNO. He missed there. He's 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Anthony King does indeed replace Rayshawn Mart. So it'll be Anthony King, Jeff Dixon, Damani Flanagan, Khalil McCoy, William Lloyd. Second free throw good. It's 56-45. Xavier up 11. McCoy beats the press. Dixon left side double teamed. He'll dribble around that. Anthony King right corner to Flanagan. 15 to shoot. Flanagan off his foot. Turnover. That was a yucky play. 16 turnovers for Xavier. Here's a media timeout. 3:54 remaining. Xavier up 11. Back in a moment. Back at the Convocation Center, Xavier leading SUNO 56-45. It'll be SUNO ball. 3:54 remaining in regulation. Some pressure from the Gold Rush, but they back off, and Daniels brings it across the timeline. Dorsey right side. Dorsey drives into the lane, kicks it out to Jaron Tate. Tate to Daniels will take the three. Cook with the offensive rebound. Is the rebounding foul against? Yeah, it's against Jeff Dixon for holding Dimitri Cook, and Cook will get free throws. That puts SUNO in the bonus. The foul is the second against Dixon, seventh against Xavier this half. Donovan Armstrong checks in for Anthony King, and Haji Jawara checks in for Jeff Dixon. So Khalil McCoy, who doesn't see a lot of action, is going to be, he's getting plenty of minutes here in crunch time. Good to see him get some shots or get some action. He made a three a little while ago. Helped Xavier handle the backcourt pressure. Here's Cook with the first free throw. Good. He's got 13 points. He's 5 of 8 from the line. SUNO is 11 of 18 from the line tonight. And now Cook gives SUNO a chance to cut the lead to single digits. It's good. So it's 56-47 Xavier, 3:32 remaining. Flanagan gets it to Armstrong, to Flanagan. Flanagan will break the timeline and get fouled. So 2 free throws, a double bonus for Damani Flanagan. Marcel Daniels picks up his 4th foul. He's only got 5 points. Xavier has done a good job on him on the defensive end. Flanagan, chance to go into double figures right here, but misses the first free throw. He's 4 of 6 from the line. Only the second shot he's missed tonight, field or line. Second free throw good, so he's in double figures. He's the 3rd Xavier player to get double figures in points. He's got 10. Reset the lineup here. It's Jeff Dixon, Khalil McCoy, Rayshawn Mart, William Lloyd, and Haji Jawara. Daniels, Cook, top of the key to Tate. Nice pass to Ray Anderson for the layup. 7 points for Anderson. It's a single-digit game again, 57-49, 2:55. Xavier breaks timeline. McCoy to Dixon. 10 to shoot. Dixon drives. May have taken an extra step. Offensive rebound, William Lloyd puts it in. Good. Lloyd with 19 points, 9 rebounds. 59-49, 2:25 remaining. Anderson to Mark. 3-pointer, misses the rim. Jeff Dixon rebounds. Xavier with the momentum in control here as we approach the 2-minute mark. Up 10. Haven't seen Xavier blow too many 10-point leads at this stage of the game. Jeff Dixon with the layup. His first points of the game. 61-49. Daniels will drive and probably put up a wild shot, but no, he gets it to Cook. Cook, Anderson, Tate. Tate, wild shot, no good. Rebound, Jawara. He's got 8 rebounds. Jawara with 17 rebounds over the last 2 games. Nice job, Haji. Dixon. Lloyd. In the paint, gets fouled. He'll have free throws. Foul is on Ray Anderson, his second. Double bonus coming
The foul goes against number 0, Anderson, his second personal.
for William Lloyd.
Is a two-shot
Lloyd is 2 of 3 from the line tonight.
shooting for the Gold Rush.
76% for the season coming in. So I speculated on a come to Jesus meeting at halftime for the Xavier Gold Rush. So I'm going to assume it happened. and it was quite righteous because the Gold Rush have played quite righteously in the second half. Winning the second half 37-21. Here's Lloyd, chance to stretch it. Good. 20 points for William Lloyd. Fifth time this year he's reached 20 or more. Second free throw. Good. 21 points, game high for William Lloyd. Xavier up by 14. Daniels double teamed and a foul. Khalil McCoy gets called for his first foul. It'll be a bonus situation here. 1-1 for Marcel Daniels. 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Only 5 points. He came into tonight averaging 17-6, leading his team, one of the top 5 marks in the GCAC. First free throw, good. 63-50, a minute 24. It appears that Xavier's going to hang on and win this game. Win 2 in a row over the last 3 days and go to 16-13 overall. Second free throw, good. 63-51, Xavier plus 12. But you never know what can happen. But Xavier with the ball, no big defensive pressure from SUNO, so they'll get to hold it for a bit. They don't have to shoot until about the 50-second mark of the game clock. 10 on the shot clock, 103. Alley-oop, no. Daniels, one-on-one, layup, missed it. McCoy rebounds. Actually, 45 seconds remaining. Don't pay attention to that PA announcer. He's a little bit behind the times, or the time. 15 on the shot clock, 35 to shoot, or 35 game clock. William Lloyd, another dunk, 23 points. He's 9 of 11 from the floor. And who called timeout? I think the timeout was just to get some subs in, maybe. Yeah, because Donovan Sane is in. Haji Jawara with Jeff Dixon, William Lloyd. Cook. Stolen by William Lloyd. Star of the night. 23 points, 9 rebounds. And yes, beep, beep, beep. You better go start that bus, SUNO, but they probably came in vans. Xavier trailed by 4 at halftime, but is winning the second half 41-23 and wins the game 65-51. So Xavier improves to 16-13 overall, 7-6 in the GCAC. SUNO falls to 8-20, 2-11 in conference. Regular season finale for both Xavier men and women will be Monday, February 25th, Convocation Center. 5:30 for the women against Philander Smith, and then the men's game at 7:30. We'll wrap it up here. William Lloyd with 23 points, 9 rebounds, leads Xavier to a 65-51 conference victory against SUNO. 16th win of the season for the Gold Rush. I'm Ed Cassier. We will see you Monday. No play-by-play commentary that night, but we will see you with live streaming of Xavier versus Philander Smith. See you down the road. Good night, everybody.